everybody, it's Miss Sephora. How are you today on a hot and steamy day? Guess what? This week is all about squares. So we're going to be discussing squares and how to make a square. So a square has four sides and they're all equal. So I made a square with blocks, which you can also too. So since they're all equal, each side is the same length, I used 3 blocks on each one. So they're the same. Each side is the same. It's 3 on each side, and that makes a square. Now, you can also build on it. You can build up. You can have fun. And also, guess what shape these are? Squares. So if you have little Lego blocks like this is a really fun way to make squares. I also made these squares. It's a little bit not as what's the word, perfect as the other squares, but you can paint the squares, and if you want, you can do like patterns. So you can do like a yellow one, and you can paint blue, yellow, and you can, paint them any way you want, and it's really fun. And then you'll have like a really pretty mosaic. So that's something you can do also, or you can color any way you want. I also sent a packet out that talks all about squares. So this one is, place this in the mat, all of the square-shaped real objects. So there's a pizza. So a pizza, is a pizza the shape of a square? No, so we're not going to put that in there. Is a rug that's an oval the shape of a square? No. So you and whoever you're working with will help you to place them inside the squares. And each one, there's a bunch of them talking about from a big square to a small square to the biggest squares. And these are all pictures of squares. And then you can also go on and make a collage with squares, look in different magazines and books. And if mommy says you can cut them out, then you can cut them out and paste them and make a really nice collage just of squares. Now, also you can go on a scavenger hunt, and you can even go on a food scavenger hunt, because look what we have, squares. And these are really fun to eat, Cheez-Its. And I found these Triscuits. These are also the shape of a square. So you can go on a scavenger hunt and look for all different objects. You can look for food objects. You can look for objects in your house. Some books are the shape of a square. Most of them are usually the shape of a rectangle, but there should be some books that you might find in the shape of a square. So you have a lot to do with squares today. So I hope you enjoy this activity, and I will see you at the end of the week. See ya.